Hi YouTube.
Hey YouTube friends and family, it's your boy GB Reviews, and today I'm doing another home chef special meal for you guys. We're gonna do garlic ginger shrimp with a coconut risotto. Now I'm not that adept in making risotto, so you're gonna definitely want to walk you through the process. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna spell out the steps for you, show you all the ingredients, and then we're gonna actually go through everything, and you'll see me doing everything, but I'll speed it up just so it doesn't take you as long. This meal right here should take about 25 minutes to make. It's not too difficult. I say on the difficulty scale is probably maybe a 4 or 3 in terms of ease of doing. Again, fresh organic products. We're gonna go through the products, we're gonna go through the ingredients, I'm gonna go through all the things that you need, and then we will get at it. So we're gonna start with our ingredients. So as I said, we're making a garlic ginger shrimp with a coconut risotto. So of course, what we need is toasted coconut, which they supply. You have your Arborio Rice, which is how you make risotto. They give you some fresh farm-raised shrimp from India. We have organic bok choy, which you're gonna make sure you have to clean very good. We have broth concentrate. We have Thai sweet ginger sauce. And then they give you a can of coconut milk, which you'll need to make your coconut risotto. And so when we're done, we want it to look like that. And so I am hoping and I'm hopeful that it will look like that. Again, what you need in terms of kitchen supplies that you will supply, you're gonna need your knives for chopping, my handy kitchen shears, which I think is great. You need a small pot, a small pan, and a medium-sized pot. And that's it. So we're gonna get at it. This is kind of the step-by-steps. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps, and then you will have a nice fresh meal. So we're gonna get at preparing this. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. So friends and family, the first step in the process is we have to prepare the ingredients. So we're gonna cut our bok choy first. I am probably gonna use for this, I'm gonna use a heavy knife. And not my ceramic knife. I like the feel of the heavy knives better. I find when you're slicing through vegetables, the weight of it just makes it a lot easier. The ceramic knife, while it's sharper, it just doesn't give you that heft that it's useful in cutting like leafy greens like this. And then we're gonna cut our spring onions. And then once we do that, we're gonna put all that stuff in bowls. And then we'll go on to step 2, which is making the risotto. So I'm not gonna talk anymore through this step. We're gonna wash the vegetables, we're gonna pat it dry, and then I'm gonna chop everything. And then we're gonna put it in bowls, and I'm gonna have you watch me do the whole steps, but I'm not gonna say anything. So next time you'll hear my voice when we start the risotto. All right, let's go. Now we're talking again because the next step, we're moving to the stove. We're gonna start the risotto. The risotto is probably the part that takes, it definitely is the part that takes the longest of the whole preparation. It's gonna take about 18 to 20 minutes to properly make the risotto. But the first thing we're gonna start is we're gonna, in a medium pot over a medium-high heat, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And you're gonna see me do this, but I'm gonna walk you through it just so I can go through it really quickly. And then you're gonna add the rice and the white portions of the green onions. So that's these portions of the green onions. And then you're gonna stir occasionally, and you wanna toast the rice until it's opaque. So this is the beauty of putting rice and doing rice dishes in a pot. You can do kind of unique things with it. So you're gonna toast the rice until it's about opaque. So it's gonna be about 1 to 2 minutes. So you're gonna toast the rice with the olive oil and the green onions. And then after that, we're gonna add 1 cup of boiling water from the small pot that we're using, the boil of water. You can use a water boiler or pot, tea kettle. You can use anything you want. The small pot is just basically for boiling water. But you're gonna slowly add the 1 cup of boiling water from that pot and you're gonna mix in the base, this base that we have right here, the Mirepoix base. We're gonna put that in there, and then you're gonna stir that in. The rice should be covered with water. So once we put in the 1 cup of water, it should cover it totally. And then you want to stir as often until nearly all the water is absorbed. Now, once we do that, we're going to continue to add a half a cup of boiling water from the small pot or from your boiler, your tea kettle, until for 18 to 20 minutes, until the rice thoroughly absorbs all the water and becomes risotto. So, and then when you are checking the risotto after 18 to 20 minutes to find out if it's done, you want to taste it, and you want to make sure it doesn't have a crunch to it or a bite to it. So it should be soft and tender when done. All right. Then after that, I will start talking again because we're going to talk about adding the coconut milk to our risotto. So we're going to move over to the stove. We're going to start cooking the risotto, and then I'm going to let you see how I go through that process. So let's go. So now we're starting the next step of making our risotto. So you should have gotten this done. This is 18 minutes has gone by. Your rice shouldn't be crunchy anymore or hard. And then the next step we're gonna do is we're gonna add our coconut milk, which you should have opened already. You're gonna add your coconut milk. And then you're gonna stir this in, and you're gonna let this come to a boil for 1 to 2 minutes. And then we're gonna remove this from the fire, and we're gonna add our green portions of our onions in. So now that we've finished our risotto, and now it's just covered, removed from heat. Now we're gonna cook our shrimp. So we're gonna take our non-stick pan. We're gonna put 1 teaspoon of olive oil in here, and then we're gonna start cooking our shrimp. So with that, you wanna make sure that you're working in batches, and you wanna add the shrimp to the hot pan. You wanna cook undisturbed on each side for 2 to 3 minutes just to make sure they're fully cooked. And then they should have an internal temperature of about 145 degrees. It's about 1 to 2 minutes when you're done, and when you're done with that, you're gonna transfer your shrimp to a plate. All right, now the final step is we're gonna cook the vegetables. We remove the shrimp, we put it on a plate. We're gonna cook the vegetables, 1 teaspoon of olive oil. We're gonna start with the bok choy stems. You wanna cook those for 2 to 3 minutes. And then we are going to go with the, bok choy leaves for another 1 to 2 minutes. Then we're gonna add our shrimp and our garlic and ginger sauce, and then we'll be done. All right, friends and family, the proof is in the pudding. It came out pretty well, I think. I think that looks pretty true to life. I have to admit, I'm not a person who's cooked risotto before, so I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna taste, but we'll try it. A lot of shrimp, coconut, everything pretty easy. Wow, that's pretty good. The risotto came out well. Similar to the way risotto is when I go to restaurants. And that's what you want. You don't want the rice to be crunchy. The rice should be nice and soft and fluffy. The coconut is very good. The coconut milk really kind of gave the rice its taste. But then when you put the shaved coconut on the top at the end, it actually also almost looks like cheese, but that really gave it the kind of it almost gave it a Caribbean feel, right? With the garlic and the ginger, or a South Asian feel. So it's more of like a South Asian type dish with kind of the Italian flavor underneath, the underpinning. So definitely try this. I like it. In the bottom in the description, there's a discount code for Home Chef, so you can try their different meals. You'll get discounts on your first order. Also, please hit the like button, because the algorithm definitely kicks this out to more people. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to do more content about food and other things, reviews. And then finally, please leave down below, like if there are other things that you think I should try, other kind of meal services, other things you want me to cook, I'll cook it. I actually like cooking. And thank you for rocking with me. This is your boy GB Reviews. Please subscribe and like below, like I said, and I'll catch you next time. Subscribe and like below.
Subscribe and like below.